There's this theme that I've been noticing with my clients lately, and I wanted to speak to that. So, a lot of people, when they come to see me, whether it's for Reiki or any kind of energy work, it is common that I see people's solar plexus be closed. And so the solar plexus is the chakra that normally talks about our self-esteem, our confidence, who we are on this planet, what is our mission. And so often when I see that people have this chakra closed, they are missing direction in their life. They don't seem to have much purpose. They don't know where they are on the planet in a lot of ways. So it's also the theme that I'm noticing for a lot of these people are that what brings them joy is making other people happy. And so that seems to be what a lot of people aim to do. I know I enjoy making other people happy, and that's not a bad trait at all to have. That's not a bad thing to aim for. However, I've been calling this empty joy, because making other people happy is like I said, it's a great thing to do, but it's actually not really, there's no depth to it. It's like a superficial joy. It's, oh yes, I made that person happy, so therefore I feel good about myself. It's a form of validation that's not actually serving your deep purpose. So a lot of people are surprised when I bring this to their awareness, because they then reply with, well, I don't know what brings me joy. I don't know what makes me happy. And so that's why we're finding that their solar plexus chakra is closed, because they don't actually know how to fulfill joy for themselves. So what I've been telling a lot of my clients, a great exercise to figure out what brings you joy is to write it out. Get your journal and start just randomly writing things that you seem to like, even if it's superficial. Because when you're channeling that writing, you start to break open new awarenesses, and more doors start to open of, wow, I do like this, and find more of a purpose with it. And so we could say, for an example, somebody could start writing about, well, I really like music. I'm not much of a dancer, but I used to play piano when I was little, and I really like the piano. I'm really good at the piano. In fact, I'm good with using both hands. I'm good at making things happen with music with both hands. And the more you start to break open the awareness of your musical talents, you might discover more of something like, I really enjoyed it then, maybe I want to enjoy it more. And then when you start to embody that, when you start to maybe say, I really do have some gifts here with the music. I really do enjoy composing music. And when you start to develop that, then you start to change your vibration, and then you start to magnetize more people towards you who have similar interests. And then your tribe and community starts to formulate based on your interests. And that is your soul purpose. That is discovering who you are, and then being able to surround yourself with other people that support that. So, you could say, well, I really like cooking, but then you didn't really realize that you actually like to bake, and start realizing, I like to actually put ingredients together, and that creating recipes, that alchemy of ingredients and creating a dish brings me joy. I didn't realize how I really actually love to discover different recipes and how to put different elements together to create flavor. Or, another one's aromatherapy. And that could be like the aromatherapy of discovering that you really enjoy plants and herbs versus just distilling oils and creating oils, or just making perfumes. So there's so many different avenues of discovering what brings you joy, and that purpose of connecting to spirit of, what is it that I am here to do? It's not just to make other people happy. That's a great quality to have, but there's more depth and more layers to discover. And so I ask you, what brings you joy? What is some of the elements here on this earth plane that you really enjoy? Because I like to make people happy, and that's a basic thing to say, but I enjoy making people happy by through touch. I really like to work with muscles. I really like to figure out how the body works and how somebody's body has been how it's been operating, and what story their body is showing, and then to be able to unravel that, and then to find breakthroughs and find clarity and find peace. It brings me joy to make people happy through the act of touch. So that's another example of like finding depth with how I make people, with making people happy. So I hope this was a little inspiring for you, because it seems like a lot of people are in that space right now, especially in 2020. A lot of people have made these drastic decisions in their lives, whether it's changing careers or discovering, relationships or family or friends or location, all the different elements of to being unraveled or shaken in their world. So been able to then navigate what is more in their alignment of their true self. So, yeah, thanks for listening.